This is a secret supporter group that I infiltrated. I was in this group under a fake profile because they thought that this is Dave Moffat. He runs Free Darlie. And I got in this group. It's a secret Darlie supporter group, right? With a fake profile because they thought that this profile was going to donate money to Darlie. And I was able to record some of this stuff that they were doing and saying. This is why they were calling us all these names and stuff. But look at some of this incredible stuff that they say in here. Dave Moff is... There's a long backstory about his love for Darlie. You know, he just can imagine himself brushing her hair and all that stuff. But this is, please investigate. They're saying that I'm harassing them, right? Harassing that family for years, they say. No detectives ever came after my hard drives. Never. There's Gia Leone. Elias. Indeed, someone after him. I turned him in. We all turned him in. Look at some of this crazy stuff that these people who support Darlie come up with. And then this guy, George Barwood. He got owned by Vinnie Palatine on HLN. I don't know what he's talking about. But this is one of Darlie's biggest supporters. We're not playing games here. They were claiming that I was in jail and I wouldn't be getting out any. The U.S. Marshals got me. Yeah, but he actually got in a lot of trouble over Darlie. That's a different story. Look at this. Dale is a guy I used to work for. This is the one, Lisa Lamfanska. You guys remember her from back in the day. She's a Darlie supporter who actually, we found out that she actually was charged with the murder of one of her own children. They didn't know that until we found it. Somewhere in West Virginia. They were closing in on me. They thought I worked for the government. I just received information that St. John was arrested in Logansport, Indiana yesterday at 1:30 p.m. He's using the name John C. Smith. The charges for a federal felony, wiretapping, and identity theft. This never happened. But this is what they're telling each other in secret groups. Now, let's see what this. I shut my Facebook off. No gag order. Look at them. This is what they used to do. These are some of the Stephanie used to go see her. they think I'm 3/4 of the profile over there. I set this whole thing up to get them in an uproar with a fake profile that was in there with them. Now, these are some really intelligent people. I mean, they really are. They're Darlie supporters, though. This never happened. This is how vulnerable and how easy that you can work. This, I mean, they had this secret group about me. Oh my God. I had some weed in my. I turned him in for that too. Now this, where it says "Welcome, Dreama," that's actually me, and I was able to, with this, just by saying how innocent I felt Darlie was, and this Dreama. You know, because I kept having cops come to the house and weird stuff happened, so I wanted to see what they were up to, and I found that they were, you know, threatening CPS and all this stuff on me. So I created Dreama Krupp, and her backstory was that she had a very wealthy husband who passed on, but he wanted to donate $50,000 to a good, innocent cause for someone, you know, blah blah blah. And this Dreama had struck up a relationship with this person, right? And the Dreama is the one that got this whole thing in an uproar about BryanSt.John, because I had a fight between Dreama and someone we know today happened in one of the rooms, right? And then BryanSt.John stuck his nose in it, and then Dreama and him got into it. So that's what this is all about. These are intelligent people that support Darlie. I don't know what to do if I click on that. Let's see. Yeah, she's gone. She's gone. I also posed as a judge one time, didn't I, Pam? I was notified very shortly after he was arrested. Let's see what this does. No. That group's not there anymore, but I saved all of this. She's on my TikTok. This is a friend of mine. That's not. She's on my TikTok today. Yeah, they think it's me. That's not me. Remember Cindy Crab? That's because they made me admin of one of their groups. They made Dream an admin of one of their groups, and I started randomly kicking them all out. I kicked them all out of their own groups. I kept doing it because they hated me so much, but they let my fake profile be admins in their groups. I have them all scrambling because they used to mess with me. Yeah, everything that I found out about him was absolutely the truth, and he's trying to convince him that it's rubbish. But I put it all out there. He does. This is never. I never did any of this. Look at these people. These are people that support Darlie. Anti. That wasn't me. That was not me. That absolutely was not mine. The one that they think was me. I was in there with them. Now look, Look at that reporting. Ah, that's Dreamer. Wrongly convicted supporters. uh,
I want you to hear it. Yeah, you screwed yourself out of a blanket and a fucking mother hoodie.
2013. 2013. This is them trying to get me off of Facebook. Even Darlie Key comes in there and they try to add fake names to a petition. Harass supporters of the wrongly convicted. That was Damien. It's so funny this idiot is in there trying to accusing everybody of being, that's another Bryan. There's a Bryan. There's a Bryan. For you to write out. There's a Bryan. There's a Bryan. All these that weren't Bryan. And Bryan was right in there recording them. That's how dumb some of them are.